The way we design and shape our properties to maximise space and usable areas can require cutting and filling type earthworks to create level terraces for gardens and living spaces, and this often requires retaining to keep the land in place. There are plenty of options for retaining walls, but the basics are pretty similar. You have a footing for masonry, posts in the case of timber, walling material and drainage. Well, once again, I've been sucked into doing work at Trev's place. I mean, fair dinkum, I reckon over the years I've built half his garden. There's going to have to be a pay rise. Now, today's project, we've got a situation where this garden bed soil is eroding, so what I'm going to do to fix it is build a low wall using the Heron retaining blocks, and then we can add more soil, bring the garden to the front, add some more plants, it'll be beautiful. These walls are versatile, with straight and curved walls easily achieved. And when properly designed and engineered, Heron retaining walls can be built up to 3 metres in height. Sometimes the landscape gods are smiling down upon you, and this is one of those occasions, folks, because as luck would have it, I've got an excess of road base or crushed rock on the side of the driveway here, which was put in when they recently redid the asphalt, and it's going to be perfect as a footing. The top of the footing should be 100 millimetres below finished ground level, so that the first course of blocks are embedded in the ground. This gives extra strength and prevents footing erosion. I'm screeding some paving sand in preparation for the first course. Well, I'm off and running with the first course, and a couple of things to note here. Take your time with this is really important. I've got a couple of string lines set up. The front line is really just a general guide. It's the back line that I'm working to, because this is a perfectly straight edge. The front of the block, which gives it its beauty, is rock face, and if you work to that, your blocks will move around. So make sure you've got that back line in. Take your time with this course, and then the rest of the courses go on easy as. Simply stack them on top. Clean away any debris first. If you've got a curved section to put in your wall, like I've got here, it's a simple process. All you've got to do is tap off these lugs on each side, and that way you can get a much tighter angle, and the rest is just the same. I'll show you what I mean. The capping pieces finish the wall off and are a cinch to lay. Just keep them straight. And yes, as you may have noticed, I have had a haircut. I got it done in the lunch break. I know, colour matches the wall. You can fix the capping down with an adhesive out of the caulking gun, but here at Trev's place it's not really necessary, and I tell you what, these pieces aren't going to blow away. Now, the other important thing with these walls, in most parts of the country, you need to install a drainage system at the back, ag pipe surrounded by aggregate, then your geotextile, and then your free draining soil over the top of that. But here in Perth, where the whole place is built on sand, they don't worry about that. They just backfill with the sandy soil and it all drains away. Now, these walls, you can do a low wall like this right up to these big metre-high engineered walls. The most important thing, just follow the guidelines and the installation rules.